It's rare to have this kind of hearing following a conviction, but the judge wants to hear this so-called new evidence from prison inmates who claim Paul Allen didn't have anything to do with his wife's murder.
Why would they come forward and do this other than because they wanted the truth to come out? One of them told me, I'm not doing this for Paul Allen, I'm doing this for Jill Allen.
It was part of a hearing to discuss new possible evidence from inmates who came into contact with George Anthony Taylor. Taylor's in prison for murdering Jill Allen in 1996. But it was Jill Allen's husband, Paul, who hired Taylor to kill his wife. In 1996, Jill Allen was found beaten to death at the couple's North Salt Lake apartment. Paul Allen was convicted of the murder-for-hire scheme and is currently serving time in prison. Allen claimed he didn't murder his wife, but his appeals to the higher courts have always been rejected. His attorney is now using a different approach to prove his innocence. A judge heard testimony from one of the inmates who came into contact with Taylor while in prison.
He definitely told me that it was a home invasion gone bad, that Paul Allen had absolutely nothing to do with the murder of Jill. I mean, I remember thinking, wow, I mean, that is pretty bad. You're going to put this crime off on somebody that's innocent.
According to a second witness, Joey Wright was a bookie and hired George Taylor to help him out.
This guy hated Paul Allen, and they contracted George Taylor to dispel his gambling debt, and that gambling debt was in exchange for killing Miss Allen.
Wright was actually charged with attempted murder and served time in prison. Taylor is also expected to testify this week, and the state's attorney representing him says none of this is true.
That he did not tell anyone that his testimony has changed, that in fact Paul Allen approached him at the prison and tried to get Mr. Taylor to change his testimony. In fact, offered him a lot of money to change his testimony.
Paul Allen's so-called new evidence didn't sway Jill Allen's mother.
They've all come up with more lies. We've known for 26 years, Paul's been guilty. He was guilty of this.
The state made it known that the testimony from these inmates are convicted killers themselves. Now, the judge isn't expected to make an immediate ruling following this 3-day hearing. For the Justice Files, Marcus Ortiz, ABC4 News.